Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now we see AAA criterion for similarity of triangles. AAA criterion for similarity of triangles. Let us see the statement first. AAA, here these triple A refer to angle, angle and angle. So let us write in the same way. In two triangles, the three angles of first triangle are respectively equal to the corresponding three angles. The corresponding three angles of the second triangle. The second triangle. Then their corresponding sides are in proportion or in the same ratio, or we can write that the corresponding sides are proportional. Any one can be written here. Proportional. And hence both the triangles are similar. This is the statement for AAA criterion for similarity of triangles. Now here let us going to check its proof. Let us see here. Consider two triangles in which the three angles of the first triangle are respectively equal to the corresponding three angles of the second triangle. Then we need to prove that the corresponding sides in both the triangles are in proportional, or we can say they are in proportion, and hence both the triangles are similar. Let us see its proof now. So here let us start it by case. So first let us write, given, consider two triangles. Here I am considering one triangle as ABC. It indicates A, this is B, this is C, and another triangle DEF. This is D, E, and then F. Two triangles I am taking now, in which the given condition is all the three angles are equal, means corresponding angles that too. So here this angle A is equal to angle D. See here this single angle notation is equal to this, so that here given angle A is equal to angle D. And here at B I am taking two lines, means two arcs, small arcs. Here same at E I am taking the same, that indicate here angle B is equal to angle E. And here at C I am taking three arcs, okay, those indicate that here angle F. So here angle C is equal to angle F. Here for our convenience of the proof, at every stage I am linking that one as I am taking it as one equation each. So that here I am taking angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. All the three together I am taking as equation number 1. So here after given, we need to write what is there to prove. To prove, here you see, let us see, to prove there are two targets. So I am writing here target 1, T1, target 1. Target 1 is that here, target 1 is to prove the corresponding sides are proportional, means AB by, here AB, for that corresponding side is DE. AB by DE is equal to BC, for its corresponding one is EF. BC by EF is equal to, here it is AC, its corresponding side is DF. This is the target 1, and target 2 is, you see here hence, and hence both the triangles are similar. So we need to prove triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, right? These are the two targets to be proved for this proof. So here for that we need to do a small construction. So here I am writing the construction. What is there to be done? Here locate P on DE. Locate P on DE, comma, locate Q on DF. Locate Q on DF, such that there is a condition. Here do not simply locate wherever we need P, wherever we want Q. It is not the case. Here the condition is that AB should be is equal to that DP. So here you measure AB, how much AB is there, till there you take P, so that is DP, such that here AB is equal to DP, comma, measure AC, same measurement you take as DQ. So AC is equal to DQ. Now here join PQ. So join PQ. Clear? So till here I have written only the given condition that those angles are corresponding angles are equal, and then here what is there to prove, and here construction. Here at this point construction I am taking this as equation number 2. Now we enter the proof. Right? Here AB is equal to DP. Let us show it in the picture here, figure. AB is equal to DP. Single line here is suitable to the single line. They indicate that both are equal. Same way here AC is equal to DQ. Here AC I am showing with double line. Here DQ also I am showing with double line. So here AC is equal to DQ. Now we need to start this problem with the upper triangles. Remember this one, keep in mind. Better we can start the proof if we start by taking these upper triangles. Means here let us compare ABC with DPQ without taking the full complete triangle. Here I am going to take only this upper part of the triangle, that is DPQ. So here let us write from triangle ABC and here I am keeping and symbol and triangle DPQ. So I am comparing only upper triangle with this ABC. So here I am writing ABC measurements left side, DPQ measurements right side. So here in ABC, first I am taking AB. In ABC, if I take AB, corresponding value is DP. That is DP. What is the reason here? Reason is from equation 2. So here we can write by construction, or already we have given one equation number. So let us use it. See, since from equation 2, right, AB equal to DP. Now angle A equal to angle D. In this triangle, angle A is equal, in that triangle, angle D. So here these two angles are equal. Since actually here we can write given, but we have given one number also, equation number. Let us write from equation 1. I am writing here from 1. I am writing. Right here for your visibility, I am cutting this equation. Here I am writing from 2. 2 in the sense equation 2. Right. Now one more, AC is equal to DQ. So AC is equal to DQ. This is what from 2, AC equal to DQ, or from by construction, however you want you can write it. So from 2. Now here you compare all the three measurements. If you observe carefully, AB, DP, they indicate side. Here I am writing this indicates side. So yes, this indicates it indicates angle. Here they both indicate again sides. So here we can write by SAS, by SAS congruency axiom, by SAS congruency axiom, we can write that triangle ABC. See what triangle I am taking? ABC. Here I kept the symbol and now I am changing it to congruent symbol. This is the symbol for congruent. If you write only this upper symbol, then that is similar. If you keep here maintain is equal, that is congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. Triangle DPQ. So first we have proved these two triangles are congruent. When they are congruent, we know that the corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are also equal. In single word, we can say that the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. Say, I repeat, the corresponding, C stands for corresponding, parts of congruent triangles, in short we can say by CPCT. By CPCT, all the corresponding angles are equal, all the corresponding sides are also equal. See here, AB is equal to DP already we have, that's why we need not to write here. Exactly we got now BC is equal to PQ. Let us note it down. BC is equal to PQ. Angle A is equal to angle D already we have, so no need to write. Angle B equal to angle P. Earlier we know angle B equal to angle E. Just now we got angle B equal to angle P. So let us note it down. Angle B is equal to angle P. Same way angle C equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle Q. This set can be taken as, earlier I have taken equation 1, 2 over. Now I am taking this as equation number 3. Which we are going to use further, right? Now here let us go to further part of this problem. Till now we have proved these two are congruent, so that we got some of the measurements. Now here you observe equation 1 says angle B equal to angle E. Equation 3 says angle B equal to angle P. So by comparing 1 and 3, we can write from equation 1 and 3, we get that angle B equal to angle E, same angle B equal to angle P. So we can write angle E equal to angle P. So angle P equal to angle E. And another way, another one you see, here from equation 1, angle C equal to angle F. Equation 3 says same angle C equal to angle Q. Here when the left hand side parts are equal, so directly we can say right hand side parts also can be equal. So here angle F equal to angle Q. So here we can write it as angle Q is equal to angle F also, right? Now in triangle DPQ, let us compare with these new values. See here, angle P is equal to angle E. Angle E already I kept two curves, so I am keeping again two curves here. So angle P, angle E both are equal, right? Angle Q equal to angle F. Already for angle F earlier I kept three angles, so I am keeping three angles for Q also. That means they indicate that they both are equal. So here finally we got angle P equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. Now the thing is that when these angles are equal, if you observe carefully, these angles are nothing but corresponding angles. When the corresponding angles are equal, then lines are parallel. So we can use that here. So here I am writing when angle P equal to angle E and angle Q equal to angle F. That implies here we can say corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. When corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. The lines which make the angles, they are parallel. Here PQ is parallel to EF. So clearly PQ is parallel to EF. Now when this word parallel comes, parallel implies ratios are equal. Ratios are equal. Parallel implies ratios. When we move from parallel implies ratios, that is called basic proportionality theorem. So here it can be applied here by BPT. BPT stands for basic proportionality theorem. BPT means basic proportionality theorem. It also can be called as Thales theorem. It says that when these lines are parallel, this line divides these two sides in the same ratio. That is the meaning here. Parallel implies ratios. So here PQ divides DE and DF in the same ratio. So here we can write it as, here I am writing by BPT we have DP by DE, DP by DE is equal to dP by dE equal to dQ by dF. dQ by dF. Here you observe dP by PE is equal to dE by EF. That is also right. At the same time, dP by dE is equal to dE by dF is also the correct. So here now we got dP by dE is equal to dQ by dF. And here one more thing, this third side is PQ by EF. PQ is the third side for this triangle. So we can write it is equal to PQ by EF. Let us consider this as equation number 4. This is equation number 4. Now here what is to be done? Let us compare here the values what we have taken earlier. AB is equal to DP we have, AC is equal to DQ. So in place of DP, can we replace DP with AB? Definitely, by construction. So here I replace DP with AB. So I am writing here this as AB by DE is equal to, I replace DQ with AC. So AC by DF is equal to, I replace PQ. Here I replace PQ with, when we prove congruent, here see BC, PQ with BC. Here for your understanding I am keeping them in boxes. I am replacing PQ with BC. And here I replace AB with DP. And here I replace DQ with AC. here I replace DP with AB. Since by equation 2 I replace DQ with AC, that is also by equation 2. I replace PQ with BC by EF. I am writing as it is. This is since from equation 2 and 3 both together. For these two I have used equation 2. For this PQ and BC I used equation number 3. Clear? Now let us write this in an order. Let us write it. So here I am writing this as, first I am writing AB by DE as it is. Here in place of AC by DF I am writing this first, because all the three are equal, we can change the order. So here I am writing BC by EF is equal to, I am writing this one now, AC by DF. Now let us have a look at to prove what is to be proved. Let us compare AB by DE. Here AB by DE is equal to BC by EF equal to BC by EF equal to AC by DF equal to AC by DF. So with this we have achieved target 1. Therefore T1 is proved. T1 is proved. Now we are going to go for the T2. If we prove this, then this proof will be completed. Now here the second one is that, and hence both the triangles are similar. Now we are going to prove ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now here you see, from equation 1 says, let us write, therefore we have first one, equation 1 says the corresponding angles are equal. So we can write that we have in triangle ABC and triangle DEF. I am writing the conclusion part now. First one is that angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle F. So if we convert this into a matter, that says that here the corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. This is what from equation 1. And here second one, here let us consider this as equation number 5. So here from 5, AB by DE, here you see AB by DE equal to BC by EF equal to AC by DF, means the corresponding sides are proportional. Corresponding sides are proportional. These two are taken from equation 1 and 5. So we have, since you can write, since equation 1 and 5 from both together, we got this conclusion. When two triangles, if their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional, then definitely both the triangles are similar. So here triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. When here for two triangles corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional, both the triangles are similar. So with this, target 2, that is T2, also is achieved. Therefore T2 is also proved. So finally, when we prove T1 and T2, this proof AAA criterion for similarity of triangles is hence proved.